It doesn't match, but we had some technical difficulties, but it's fixed now.
Look at this fucking watermelon ass cup.
Watermelon ass cup.
I'm still waiting for someone to play on my controls and not even notice they're playing on my controls.
I hate when that happens.
They'll be on. It'll be grand finals. It'll be set 3, and they're sitting here like my controls are wrong.
Too bad.
That's how you know they're a button masher.
Yeah.
No, but I felt the power of Steve today when I was hitting his moves. They just feel like raw power.
Yeah, because he's like a counter hit character. Like, every time you hit him, you're going for the counter hit, and it just feels like you're just knocking somebody out all the time.
I love fighting Eddie. A lot of people hate it, but like,
Eddie has so much stuff.
It feels so good when you block a mix-up.
I don't think Eddie's that crazy as he was before, where everybody like hated fighting him.
Yeah.
I feel like the new characters we hate fighting is like the characters that are not.
I mean, because before his 50-50s in tag, they were so strong because you could land a 50-50 and then tag in and like take someone's full health bar. You know what I mean? You don't have that now. I actually think I like Kazumi versus him too because she has a really good like pick apart game.
Kazumi is actually top 2. She's right next to Sheen.
I see a lot of Japanese players there.
Yeah. She's really good. She has a lot of good 50-50s, and her flying cat clearly jumps over lows and just can fucking mix it up. She has like 4 different mixes she can do.
It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I don't know anything about the changes because I haven't played in so long.
Mm-hmm. And now with her Tiger, you can wall carry. She has like the best wall carry in the game because of her Tiger.
Best wall carry in the game, you're even better than her behind me.
I mean, it's about the same, and it's easier to do, so I would say it's better.
Yeah.
Harang just can carry forever.
Yeah, he got parry too. Easy. So what did you say what this matchup's like?
I mean, it's kind of weird, because, you know, Eddie's just a weird character to fight. He's always dancing around on the floor. You know what's going on.
I would think, like, Kazumi could keep him at the poke, like, poke.
It depends, because, like, whenever you see Eddie in his stance, you need a good mid to get him out of it. So, like, right here, like, Zecrus-Chan isn't really doing any mids, really. So that's why he's getting destroyed right now. Because, like, he'll just go into his stance and, like, just dodge the highs and then combo off it.
How about that, too? Using the stance to dodge highs, dodge lows sometimes. Because his body moves so weird, you get away with some cheese sometimes.
Exactly. And that's why people used to hate him.
It's kind of like Xiao Yu, where Xiao Yu does some weird thing and like it completely shifts her away.
She can just duck mids, duck high. She can duck anything with that little stance that she does.
When she ducks a low and you question your life.
It makes no sense. Like, how do you duck low, right? But it's possible, apparently.
Wait.
So we had DTS Grows going round 1. He stayed Eddie, but Zecrus-Chan kind of picked for Lily, right?
Lily. I don't know much about Lily either.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Lily except that she looks like a fucking feather when she moves. She's like flying all over.
Believe it or not, she's really good for the tournaments, not like just basic playstyle. You can't just play Flying League and be good with it. The thing that makes it good is her head game. She can get in people's heads so easily because of her little back turns. She has like frame 1 moves while her back is turned that launches, and she can also duck mids and jump over mids whenever she wants. So I mean, she's not top tier, but like she can definitely get in your head. And
yeah, I've definitely
like
seen her at least as a high because when everyone was like, oh, you know, she's low mid or lower, I just thought they needed to wait longer. But she definitely has solid mix-up.
Yeah, definitely. Like, people just think, like, oh, I'm gonna just poke her out.
She's in here with a perfect, making me want to play this character again. like I just love the way she moves too. I wanted to play her, but when I hit with her, it doesn't feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's kind of weird. Cause like
it's like you're taking a doll and like slapping someone with it, like doop.
That's exactly what it is. Like in some cases, when it comes to like tournament players and like higher ups, they rather fight Eddie than fight Lily. They really hate, like tournament players just really hate Lily because of it.
I think the counter pick's doing pretty well.
Yeah. He's like
He
taking
seems
his
to be
time
able to
out.
actually get some hits in.
Player 2 on this one? It's not Young God, right?
It's you and Doma. So I would say if Gross wants to win this, he has to try and mix it up more.
He's definitely gonna have to adapt to it now too.
Yeah.
Because he's just taking it over right now. It seems like he's trying too hard to run in and get pressure going. I think what he's gonna need to do is just try to beat something out of Lily because her moves are just beating her. Or throw out some more pokes first. And I don't know what pokes Eddie has, but being in Lily's face right now doesn't seem to be working.
It's kind of weird to poke at Eddie.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff he's throwing out. He's just getting beaten. He broke the drag, so that's pretty cool. There it is. He gets to start pressure now. 50-50.
Oh, there we go. There you go. Oh, he dropped it. By the way, Eddie is also one of the only characters in the game. There's not that many of them. There's a couple of them. But he has guaranteed juggle resets. So you can finish your juggle and just reset your guard afterwards, and you cannot take out. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of like playing like fucking Marvel vs. Capcom or something like that.
The evil grip super. Caught him pressing too many buttons.
Yeah, you can't be pressing buttons when it comes to supers.
I actually didn't know Eddie had like unblockable setups recently.
What do you mean unblockable?
Like you can't tech and is it like if you miss a tech or you just can't tech in general?
Like it depends. Like you trying to get up from like the end of his combos, his moves are like so fast that he can just pick you right up. But like by the end of that second like reset, you're like so far away that you can't do anything. So he has like one free like reset basically.
I noticed too. I've seen some Eddies drop combos midway through, so they could get a 50-50 and keep it on pressure. You see how Rings also do that very often. Like if you watch speed kicks, you'll see sometimes like it looks like he's dropping combos, but he'll end it at a specific part, just so he doesn't kick you so far away. Especially on a stage like this, it's very important because there's no wall. You don't want to kick them away and reset neutral.
That's also important because then you know that you're pushing them too far away and you accidentally press a button and you do something, they can just get up and launch one.
Yeah. Or it's like it's an adaptability thing too, because if you know you're gonna beat them in neutral, if you've been beating them in neutral, it'll be fine to kick them away.
Such a weird combo.
Yeah, her moves in general look like she looks like she's hitting you like a feather.
Yeah.
That's like the only way I've been able to
Why did
explain
that turn around like that? That was weird.
It's actually weird getting to see this matchup too. I don't think I ever see Lily versus Eddie.
I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Doesn't Saint have a Lily?
It's getting real close. Eddie just needs just one round.
It seems like they both slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
They're not just trying to rush.
I feel like Eddie like started adapting. Like started taking it slow, you know?
Yeah. Like I said, that's what he had to do. She's just, I don't know the frame data on early, but it just seems to like beat him. Because I know Eddie's frame data isn't too great.
Yeah. This might be game right here. He dropped. He pressed the button.
Press the button.
Now this is game match.
Match. Oh boy. Last round.
Definitely last round.
I was gonna say.
Huh? Speak louder. Oh, I'm like leaning back. Yeah, I'm like leaning back.
We were saying we were putting out a lot of good information there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, we had to like get closer to the mic.
Good punish.
It's Eddie, like, too. Some of his stances, they just look so ridiculous.
It's so dumb.
Can you imagine actually fighting someone in real life and he's just
Oh, no
spread
grab
right
break. That's game.
there it is.
He's doing so good too. Only Eddie we've seen here. But like,
It was a really interesting set, especially